Luigi's in charge now! Luigi's the leader! Luigi will just get back behind me, Luigi. Shut up! That's right, I don't want any sass from you. Anyway, hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. In the last episode, we continued to climb Dreamy Mount Pajamaja in order to erupt this volcano, because that's going to make Luigi wake up, and then we go through the Dream Portal and stop Bowser and Antasma, so on and so forth. Dream physics, dream logic. How does a volcano erupting in your dream make you wake up? I guess if you see a volcano erupting in your dream, you're like, whoa, this is too real for me. I've had enough of this dream. Then again, you're not self-aware in a dream anyway, so whatever. Thy muscles know not bounds. Luigi, why do the signs in your dreams have very weird medieval language? I don't know, thee, thy, though, them. What's going on back here, though? This, oh, that's a mouth. Okay. Whoa, yep, that's a face. Those are two eyes, a nose, a little nosy nose thing on his nose, and some teeth, and almost looks like a beard, but that's actually a tooth. Wish he had a beard, it'd be really fantastic. You're a beautiful fellow. The mountain's alive, guys. That mountain behind us, it's alive. L-I-V-E, with an A at the beginning of it. Alive. I can spell. So, yeah, yeah, we're perfectly fine. Just giant mountain behind us. Being, you know, being all mountainy and whatnot. Really, your Dreambird? Really? Really?
No.
Yeah, Mario, you tell him. Dreambird, I know you're like a pillow and all, but you have eyes. Use the eyes. Eyes are good for you. They help you see and stuff. True facts. So, yeah, welcome to actual Mount Pajamaja. It's an actual living thing. At least in the dream world. I mean, I guess Luigi's just like, man, this mountain's so full of life. I'm gonna dream that it's alive. Despite the fact that the mountain isn't full of life, except for life that's trying to kill us. Like dumbbells and other mini volcanoes. I suppose the fact that there were volcano enemies should have hinted us off to this one. Actually, I blame those guys. Those guys are entirely why this volcano is alive. But anyway, we need to find a way to get to erupt, because we're gonna piss off the giant volcano. That won't end at anything bad whatsoever. Well, by the way, there's an item up here. It's super candies. It's not very exciting. So yeah, we're gonna piss off the giant mountain, and that's gonna allow us to wake up without any hitches attached. I love being able to just go into the generator from inside the volcano. It's kind of weird. Anyway, do a little minigame here. Hit the spiky thing. Mario gets sent back. Hit the spiky thing into him though, and we hurt his nose. We gotta hurt his little nose boo-boo. It's very stereotypical Mario action. Although I guess it's more like Yoshi's, whoa, I almost ran into that spiky thing. It's like the piranha plant boss from Yoshi's Island. That's what it's like. Boop! Oh, we've hurt his nose. We've popped his little nose boil thing, and now his nose is all red. He's now Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He's gonna go drive a sleigh and save Christmas. He looks so happy and excited that he's gonna save Christmas. He won't murder us. No, not at all. But apparently the volcano erupting does actually disturb Luigi's sleep, so our far-fetched theory apparently works because of video game logic. It's pretty much how it works. So, yeah, no longer sleeping as deeply. Very cool. But, yeah, we've also pissed it off. It doesn't care about Christmas spirit, really. So, we need to get going here. We need to just go on a roll here. Although, you know, considering that all this action makes Luigi start to wake up a little bit, it's an interesting question to, like, how these dreams affect his psyche and whatnot, because you're not self-aware when you dream. Does Luigi remember what goes on in the dream world? Is he, like, aware? That mountain just jumped. Okay, what are we riding on? What was this a mountain just to get to the mountain? Is this Mountainception? Funny that I make an Inception joke in a game about dreams. That's original. Hi, run for your lives, big, massive, little, massive, because mountains are trying to kill us. Yay! And Luigi's stuck in the snow. But yeah, seriously, a psychologist would have a field day of this. Then again, a psychologist would have a field day of Luigi in general, or any video game character. Did I mention that we're about to die? Let's leave. Bye, massive bros. See you in heaven, because you're about to be squishy. Then again, your dreams, you're not actually real. It's okay. Yay! So, yeah. Oh, it stopped giving chase. Well, that's good. Oh, crap. So, yeah, guys, as you can imagine, this leads us to our next giant Luigi fight. What's your problem? Well, my problem is that you smell funny. No, okay. So he's about to charge at us. We need a superhero to save you, or just, you know, the person who's dreaming. Hey, Luigi! Can you wake up yet? No, apparently not. Apparently we have to fight in the dream. I don't understand how this works, but you know what? I mean, usually when I'm in a dream, I just close my eyes and count to 3 if I'm in a nightmare and I wake up. Little kid me had that subconscious... Actually, this is a really funny story. So while we press this L and supercharge Luigi, so, as a kid, my method to wake up from nightmares would be I would count to 3, and then I'd close my eyes, count to 3, and then at 3 I would wake up. And it always worked until one time I had a dream. The entire premise of this dream was that I was in a nightmare. I knew I was in a nightmare. The entire dream was we were all trapped in my nightmare, and I had to wake up. But my trick wouldn't work. So my subconscious actually created a dream, a nightmare, in which a nightmare that was basically based off of my trick to waking up from nightmares not working. My subconscious is a douche, and after that point, my trick never worked again. Stories of my messed up subconscious. By the way, Luigi's giant now. Is that a fun story? I hope that was a fun story. This is like... I'm like recording this at midnight because I need to get back on recording because this is post-PAX and I didn't catch PAX Plague. I'm really proud of myself for that, but getting back into the swing of things for recording, but also recovering from just being tired from PAX. And I'm like, well, you know, I probably should get this video recorded, so I'm just gonna kinda do this at midnight, which means you get crazy rambling me, and we're gonna fight volcanoes. Then again, I'm pretty sure this is everyone's favorite version of me, and if you're not, don't tell the other versions, they'll get bigger egos. I'm your favorite, you know it. Sleepy Crazy Lucky is best Lucky. I wish I had face cam, honestly, like right now, because I'm making the stupidest faces, and I kinda wish all of you people could see it, but you can't. So this guy's defense is impenetrable, except that we have a way to penetrate his defense. It's called Hammer Uppercut. So unlike Hammer Chop, this one, which hits foes into the background, this hits them backwards. A different sort of back, but basically instead of sliding horizontally, we slide vertically, and from there we knock the volcano backwards, and in the case of this fight, it'll actually also knock him on his back, and he's like a turtle. It takes him some time to get up. So with that, he's actually he's on the ground and vulnerable. Now, fun fact, by the way, don't try to jump on this foe until you've knocked him on his back. He is a volcano. Jumping into lava hurts. He is hot. Just don't try to jump on him until he's on his back. And then also works for this new attack we're about to get, our second bro attack. And second and final, actually. This is going to be pretty much the pinnacle of the complexity of these giant battles. So we can either do bro mushroom, or mushroom healing, whatever the heck it's called, or an attack that does a pretty good amount of damage known as drill stomp. This will basically just draw circles in whichever direction the game tells you to on the bottom screen, and the more circles you draw, the more chance you'll have of getting excellent. By the way, I suck at this attack really badly. You'll have to do it a total of 3 times, assuming you don't just screw up really badly in the first ones. But as opposed to this one time where you'll actually guaranteed get an excellent, I probably will never get an excellent unless I figure out a better trick of doing so, because right now I'm really, really bad. If someone knows a trick to getting excellence consistently of this move, please tell me, because as you're going to see later on in this fight, I'm very bad at it. Mostly because the direction is not, you have to guess the direction, it'll change up directions on you. I just am really bad at drawing circles on my touchscreen in whatever manner it wants me to. It's a very gimmicky attack. I don't like touchscreen controls like this, but we don't have a choice. Using a bro attack like that will knock Mario out, which means you really have 2 choices. You can either do, hang on, I gotta focus. No! Excuse me, sir! Playing some Zelda ping pong action with this guy. But yeah, you can either use Rhythm Mushroom or Drill Stomp. You cannot use both. Because Mario will get tired and you cannot use any bro attacks until he recovers. He can also get knocked off you if you take damage from one of these explosive attacks the volcano has. If he gets knocked off you, by the way, I'm pretty sure hitting him to the background won't do anything. It might, for all I know, but I'm gonna not figure out the answer to that question right now. I'm gonna actually show off how to screw up things in this fight in an extra video when I do the X version, because then I can just fight him whatever I want. I can just do a version of this guy when where I show off all the things you can do wrong. For now, I'm gonna actually do things the proper way, because this fight has a very interesting pattern to it, which I kind of want to show off. It's a pattern that's gonna be pretty much the exact pattern you have to do in order to complete the X version, which is kind of how a lot of these giant boss fights are designed. They're designed to have a very specific pattern if you do it perfectly, for you to achieve maximum results. So I'll be demonstrating this pattern. I'll show you how to screw up the pattern later on. But here, slide your thing quickly to knock him on his back again. And this is just in time for Mario to actually wake up again. So funny how that's timed. See, it's timed perfectly for you to immediately go right back into a drill stomp and completely butcher it because I'm terrible at the drill stomp. Fun facts. Circles! Other circles! Is that... Yep, see, I didn't even get a gray on that time. I just did it so slowly, I only got a good. It's a very difficult... I really cannot do it for the life of me. Which is unfortunate. I can usually get greats, so getting a good there is kind of sad and actually puts me behind a bit. A great, the difference between a great and an excellent isn't too terrible, so I can actually, if I get a good on the X version though, that might actually disqualify me, so I might actually just throw off the pattern ever so slightly here by screwing up that, because you really need to keep putting out the damage if you're gonna be good. But he goes into his pancake form, a form where he's all the way up there, and we can't actually damage him from here because he's too high for us to hammer, so we have to hammer him in specific ways to knock off his little pancake pieces, as I like to call them. So it looks like a stack of pancakes. I'm so hungry now. Hit them always in the direction of where the volcano is. So right now it's behind him, so we hit it backwards, it goes off of the volcano and bops him in the head, doing a little bit of extra damage. Hey, it all adds up in the end, which is all fine and dandy. Now this attack, we want to make sure we counterattack this one well. This attack is key. There we go. Try to line him up with Luigi's head. That's kind of the way I do it. Otherwise, I could knock Mario off Luigi, and then you won't be able to. Then the time will actually get really thrown off. Plus, it does a lot of counterattack damage. Now the volcano is in the background now, so we're gonna hammer chop this pancake into the background. So you all have to see, you know, do I want to hit this foe in the background or in the or behind him? That will usually be the key to victory, I guess. And then, like I said, the pattern, immediately as he's back on his back again, Mario recovers once again, and we can do another drill stop. This time we're gonna get a great for sure because I don't want to suck. Circles! Circles! There we go. Excellent. Can I get an excellent? Oh my god, can I get an excellent? Nope, I suck. I really don't know how to do this well. It's not easy. Maybe I just have a crappy stylus. I don't know. Maybe I should get my new 3DS stylus. That thing's a solid piece of work. Anyway. Oh, did I give you some boo-boos, Mr. Volcano? How unfortunate. So, yeah, he's looking pretty close to dead now. We're getting there. Let's see if we can do this. I mean, getting the good there might force us to take an extra turn. But as long as we can keep this up. Now, if you get hit by this move, you lose Mario. It actually works out perfectly with the pattern. Which, by the way, hard mode has... The ball does go faster in hard mode than it does in normal mode. So that is the key difference. There we go. As long as we can keep up this pattern, we'll actually... This is actually getting close to the point where you'd be running out of turns during the X version. That we're going to be doing next time, because like I said, I'm going to do the X versions right afterwards, so I already have all the patterns and all the timings down. It just makes the most sense because the X versions are pretty much the same fight, just with limited turns and even more hard-hitting damages. So this is the time to use a jump. Do a nice chunk of damage. I think because I missed that one great and I only got a good, it's gonna make me not have enough damage on him to finish him off this turn. Which, maybe. If I had gotten the great, this would be the last turn in the X version, and it would have been enough to finish him off from here. So, getting those greats down is gonna be the key. But I'm just really bad at the drill stomp. Usually I can get the great though. That was just a fluke. That's just showing you how to screw up, clearly. Anyway, like I said, perfect timing. Mario comes back just in time to do this once more. So, we shall drill stomp and hopefully be able to finish him off from here. Spin, 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 spin. Okay, spin this way. It's these reverse spins. I cannot do the reverse spins. They're so weird. And I guess I'm just used to playing this on the XL now because I have the new 3DS, and such a tiny bottom screen does not make doing that easier. Okay, so that's what happens when you screw up. Noted. That being said, we should still be able... If you actually don't kill him in a couple of turns, he actually goes back into pancake form. So you definitely want to make sure you finish him off by then. Else you have to do the whole pancake thing again, and that's not very fun. But, oh well, I'll have to get better practice with the drill stomp, especially for the X version. I'm going to have to do those drill stomps. If I had done those drill stomps perfectly, he actually would have been finished off by this point. But because I didn't have to take a few extra turns... That'll be the difference between this run and the X run, is basically me getting at least greats or higher on those two attacks. You know what? I don't want him to go into pancake form, so as much as I want to show off what happens when you use the hammer chop on him, I'll do that afterwards because I want to make sure I finish him off, because if I give him another turn, he's going back into pancakes, and I prefer waffles! Whee! Ha! Die? Dead? Yeah, he's dead. We got him. Okay, so that's how you do a volcano. Mario's ripping and raring to go, but he's actually, wait, that's actually, he shouldn't be ready to go right now. The fact that he's ready to go right now actually indicates that it's time for finishing bros. So we have succeeded in our mission. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off. Now, according to the wiki and according to you guys, finishing bros gives you better items. I'm not sure exactly how it does, though, because I haven't really seen any proof of it. As far as I'm aware, you get the same items from getting an okay and from an excellent, as far as I can tell, so... I mean, that's supposedly what getting an excellent does. I'm not sure if I believe it, though, but be careful, because this guy's actually really hard to read. There we go! They tend to move around a lot more, so you have to kind of watch their quick movements in order to get it, so, Actually, you know what? We can see now because I got okay in my practice run. And I got metal gloves and three ultra stuff. And in this time, we get metal gloves. Okay, and a 1-up deluxe. That's close enough to ultra stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference between okay and excellent is because you get the same main item anyway. So I guess in the end, it really just doesn't matter. But there we go. A little bit of screw up with the drill stomp, which I just need to get better practice. I think I'm going to have to use my new 3DS stylus because this... I have like a flimsy replacement stylus, and it's good at being everything but doing circles very vigorously, I guess. Or I just need to practice with a tiny screen, because, yeah, that happened, and it wasn't very, yeah, I just need to get better at that drill stomp. That was basically the key difference between this and what we're going to have in the X version. The portal's back! Huzzah! We can finally go home. We did just destroy the mountain. The mountain's dead. We sort of, you know, we sort of killed the entire mountain. Oh well, because yeah, it is called Mount Pajamaja officially, by the way, so we did just kill Mount Pajamaja. Dream Massive Bros, are you alive? Do you have existence still? I'm just curious, actually. Yeah, of course they're still alive. So despite the fact that it is insinuated that they were crushed, apparently, that's a lie and slander. But that's okay. Let's head back to the real world where millions and millions of cutscenes will await us because, I mean, well, there doesn't seem to be any dream beats anymore. Is the music over? Well, maybe that's why we woke up. Maybe else volcano stuff is just a load of horse poop. But, apparently it's safe to come out again. So, hey, we're good to go. We're good to good. We are good to good, guys. Unfortunately, they're bad to bad, because they apparently are done with their little ritual, which means they have maximum Dreamstone. I can talk. I can very much talk. Yeah, they have achieved maximum Dreamstone right now, which means because of that, yeah, they have the Dreamstone. It's fully charged. They have infinite wishes. We're kind of screwed. So, they're about to go start their conquest, and we need to find a way to stop them. So, unfortunately, their nefarious plan actually worked. Peach is in danger, of course, though. Bowser free wishes, he's going after Peach. So, I guess, you know, we have to go protect Peach. And, Back to Pillow Castle we go. Luckily for us, Dreambert remembers something very important behind this rock, or snowman. I'm not sure what that is, but apparently there's warp pipe blocks, so we finally unlock warp pipes in the world, which is going to make traveling and backtracking for a side quest so much easier. Warp pipes have now spawned all over the land of the pillows, and with that, they connect to magic. They use magic, and we can connect with them and easily get back to Pillow Castle and other locations super easily. And yeah, why didn't you, this would have been very helpful, Starlo. Well, then again, Starlo's being a jerk anyway. So, oh, Starlo, why do you have to be so mean? I mean, he did kind of forget something incredibly important, but whatever. So the pipe's going to be there, and others within Pillow Castle. There'll be ones in Wakeport and Mushrise Park, and basically it'll let us travel all across the land. He does say that you can't use them until you've activated them at least once. It does not actually apply to areas we've already visited. So all the pipes in Mushrise Park and Wakeport. Actually, there's one in the Dozing Sands that we won't be able to access right now because we're not going to get to it till later. But Forget Bert, yeah, you call him those bad names. Oh, baby. So yeah, a couple more beans here. We'll go ahead and pick them up on our way over there. And whee! You can try to head back this way. The game will be like, no! Gotta go in the warp pipe, which is because cutscenes happen, basically. So, onwards to plot! Always very fun. There's really nothing down here worthwhile, so let's head over to this warp pipe and show off how they work. So, warp pipes will basically allow us to go anywhere that we've already been to, which will be really nice. It gives you easy access to Wakeport again, which is always really nice. And there's also one right by Eldream. So basically all the side quests that we have ongoing, we'll be able to constantly have side quests, but basically we can constantly have easy access to them. For now, that'll only let us go to Pillow Castle because plot reasons, so we could try to go elsewhere, but we will not be successful. In fact, if we try to go back in here, it still won't be successful, right? Yeah, until we actually activate this cutscene, the rest of the pipes will not activate. I'll show off the rest of the pipes, though, at the end of this video. Hi! How's it going? Delicious! Anyway, let's, like I said, let's continue onward. Just for a little bit, just to get some, cutscene action going on here. And once we've wrapped up these cutscenes, we will go ahead and end this episode for today, because we're already here in Pillow Castle. In next episode, we're going, by the way, Driftwood Shore is our next location. That's where Peach has gone of Toadsworth. They figured it's safer to hide there. I guess a beach is safe to hide in? Sure. Instead of a castle? Sure. Whatever your logic is, Peach, but, yeah, that's where they are now, so Driftwood Shore will be our next location as we hunt down Peach. But what are Bowser and Antasma up to in the meantime? That's why we couldn't go back here, because they're here! That would only be too convenient to steal the Dreamstone back or anything like that. That would just ruin the entire plot of the game! So yeah, although it's really convenient that we're in Pillow Castle, because next episode we're doing some Battle Ring! I'm going to do the X version of this volcano, as well as the first two normal Battle Ring fights, because I'm actually strong enough now to be able to handle them, now that I have an extra gear slot and whatnot, so we'll be doing that next episode, alongside, I actually missed one of Kylie's photos, so we'll be doing that as well if there's time. And then we actually have some more side quests to do at the beginning of Driftwood Shore, so unfortunately, 2 more side quest episodes are coming up, but we'll get some, once again, get some really cool stuff, and I'm kind of trying to balance back and forth so I don't have to do all the side quests at once, not to mention the fact we get really good items from this. Anyway, time for some wishes. They're wishing for a new pad! Welcome to my crib. It's full of evil. So they're making ourselves a new castle. Unfortunately, this is one of Bowser's castles, and as we know, Bowser's castles tend to be full of weapons and violence. So, a very strong castle, wishing upon the Dreamstone for the evilest castle in the world to terrorize Pillow Island. Well, things are about to get pretty dire indeed. Because with the power of the Dreamstone, this castle has been born. It floats, it's purple, and has spikes. Lots and lots and lots of spikes. It's pretty evil. You can imagine where the final area of the game is going to be at. It wouldn't happen to be at the giant evil castle like every other Mario and Luigi game. I mean, let's be honest here. Pretty sure every Mario Luigi game has either ended in Bowser's Castle or Peach's Castle. It's actually done a pretty good job of alternating between the two. 2 games has been Peach's Castle, 2 games has been a flying Bowser Castle. They're pretty good at it. But, I mean, it's a Mario Luigi game. It's a Mario RPG. If it's not ending in a castle, you're doing it wrong, apparently. So, they've created a new castle. Bowser, once again, is complaining about the screeching. Neo Bowser Castle. Well, you certainly have a way of names, Mr. Bowser. Antasma's just like, whatever. So, taking you for a test drive, huh? What does that imply? What do you mean test drive? It's a castle. It doesn't need a drive. Oh, that looks like lasers. That's definitely lasers. This thing can shoot energy ball. Yep, that's definitely lasers. Yeah. Okay, can we not destroy the entire island? That would be rude. He's a fiery in his laser joke. And with that, he blows up that little tiny... No! Inconsequential islands that didn't even have people on them. No! How dare you. Then again, that's pretty terrifying. The threat has been made. Bowser now has a castle capable of destroying everything. That's protected by a glowy shield, which is why we can't access it right away. Because reasons. So, we just completely evaporate islands. I mean, all joking aside, that's pretty terrifying. Like, even for a Mario Luigi game, like, usually they don't fire lasers at the ground and destroy things. Even, like, the Bowser baddies seem a little, like, spooked. They're like, whoa, okay. This is a little above and beyond the usual. So, this Dreamstone is kind of scary in their hands. There's an evil castle up in the sky, and Bowser still has more wishes. We need to save Princess Peach as soon as possible. The townspeople are panicking. Everything is going pretty poorly right now. So, yeah. Well, Pillow Island is officially in crisis. This game's getting kind of dark. Oh, good. We need to find Princess Peach ASAP. Because, well, they're all powerful now. We're kind of screwed. And by ASAP, I mean after an episode and a half of side quests, because we're going to the battle ring. But we're going to be doing that in the next episode, guys. I'll show off, but at this point, all the other warp pipes have actually unlocked. You know what? Before I end the episode, I will actually show that off, because it's relevant to this episode and won't be relevant next episode. So we'll make this just a smidgen longer. Just bear with me for a second, guys, as I'll just show off, you know, all the different exits and entrances. We'll actually go to each and every one of them later on, but there's one at the base of Mount Pajamaja, there's one at the top that we've already seen. Entrance of Mushrise Park, the maintenance on Mushrise Park, Dozing Sands entrance, and one in Wakeport. So those are our different warp locations we have access to. I'll show off all the different pipes later, just as we go to them. So, yeah, that's how the warp pipes work. Pretty cool, fine and dandy and all. But in the next episode, we're pretty much at Pillow Castle. Let's just do the battle ring now. We'll be taking care of that, along with the 2 other battle ring battles, and a photograph, probably. And that'll be taken care of next episode, guys. LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.